All right, I'm not even gonna try to BS this, guys. This car has been all over my Instagram page and all over my TikTok page. Welcome my 2018 BMW M2. This thing is so freaking sick. It comes from factory with this black shadow package, which is one of 50 in the United States, which includes the CS wheels, this carbon little side plate, carbon mirrors, and apart from the wheels, the other best part is this carbon diffuser. That is so sick. I'm gonna admit, if you guys know me personally, maybe I've even said it in videos, I was a really big BMW hater. And then I sold my Z and I bought this, and I'll explain why, but this car is pretty cool. Now, getting to the interior, this, honestly, it's not that impressive. I'm gonna be the first to say it. It's really not that impressive, but I will say it's amazingly functional. This little screen works perfectly fine, super easy to use. And this, the best part. Yeah, I bought this car with a manual because you can't have it any other way. I talked to people, I did my research. The DCT is fun, but when you get a manual and you know how to drive it, there's no better way to do it. All right. So now the audio probably is gonna change because I have a GoPro hooked up to my head. So to get back to what I was saying, I used to hate BMW. Don't get me wrong. I think they have always looked good. I think they've always performed well. But when Mercedes is a company, I used to absolutely just be like, no, like how would I ever buy a BMW if Mercedes is a company? And then I got the chance to sell my Z. And when I was doing that, you get to look around for cars, you know? Started looking around, seeing what I could buy. This car came out to almost $50,000. The other cars in that price range were the 2018 C63S, a 370Z Nismo, a new Z, but none of those cars could really do what I wanted, which was to really just be able to freaking turn everywhere. And this car does that so freaking well. Okay, I'm not saying that it's gonna keep up or even just as good, but I was keeping up in turns with some GT3s and other supercars. My Z would never do that. It really just wouldn't. So when I started shopping around and I was like, you know, the C63, don't get me wrong, is an amazing freaking car. They sound amazing. They're for sure faster than this in a straight line, but this car, honestly, I think looks just as good from the outside. Two completely different styles, but they both look really good. And if you want to keep, you know, putting car to car, this for sure beats the C63 on handling and turns. The C63 for sure beats it in a straight and sound, but this doesn't sound terrible because it has an N55 motor, not the S motors that are in a lot of other BMWs, which I personally don't think sound very good. But anyways, to get back to the point, I bought this car because this car handles super freaking well. When I'm going on drives, when I want to go have fun, this car is gonna do it. And you can so easily tune these cars. You can so easily add a mid pipe or a down pipe or anything and make them faster, make them sound better, everything. Now, honestly, I had so much fun with the Z, but this is just a lot more respected, a lot more of a sports car, and honestly just an overall upgrade. And I've had a lot of fun driving this. So I think we're gonna have to make a little build series on this car because I can't just like keep it stock, because that's not what we do. Come on, you get a sports car, you can't just keep it stock forever. That's not the point of it. Recording. It's definitely plenty fast, I'll say that. Oh yeah, it's plenty fast. It's such a fun car. It's not too fast, but you put this baby in Sport Plus and it's going. It's gonna go. All right, I think that's enough talking about the new car. Let's go do some good old car spotting because there's been some pretty badass cars out. All right, I was just driving, right? Look what they're unloading for Car Week. Dude, I don't know much about these old Ferraris, but I know that's worth a lot of money. 67 GTB? But I know that car is probably worth like 10 million freaking dollars. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more. Dude, what are the freaking chances? Wow. This thing is so sick. Look at all the carbon on that thing. Ooh, the wing, the diffuser, the wheels. Oh my god. Oh, Tesla, move before I don't get to go. Ah, damn it, this Prius is blocking it. There you go. The wheels are okay. They don't I don't know. I can't tell if they match the car very well. Alright guys, I'm trying to be discreet with this, but look at what's chilling in there. Casually, an F50 and an F40. Wow. Alright then. This is how you know car week is starting. First we see an F50 and an F40, and there's this. Unloading a car. Very nice. That stripe looks good. A black GT3 Touring. Very nice. I like that stripe. I honestly like that stripe a lot. That's the issue with the black cars. Look at those fingerprints. The truck driver said it's because it's so humid from where he picked it up in New York and where he was driving through that they just stayed. But it's okay, the owner said he's gonna have it detailed, so. Oh boy. What do we have in front of me? A red 296? You know, I like these better than SF90s. I really do. It has such a funky exhaust placement, but it looks decent. Whoa, 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 whoa. A white 488? Oh, it's kind of nice actually. I kind of prefer that over the red. There's an SF90 just chilling. Oh, I had to step out to check this thing out because holy spec. I'm not a huge fan of SF90s, but this is an SF90 Spider. And this thing is optioned very well. It has like these satin bronze gold wheels, painted shields. That's like a $15,000 option. Look at the interior, sick. And it has every single carbon option, including the Sesto Fiorano package, which has this little winglet. And it has gold 1199 frames on it. So that means they donated $25K to CHP. Look at this thing, it's just chilling here. 650S. Honestly, this thing is freaking clean. And the front end redesign from the 12C to the 650 is a major change. This thing is sick. Look, 1199 foundation. If you guys know what that means, you know what it means. There's carbon all over this thing though. This thing's sick.